Let me know if the volume and everything is okay. Good. The shadowy form seemed to be chasing the girl. The two shapes passed through it. And the boy followed after them. No, don't do it, boy! Don't do it! Through into the night. The rain was falling endlessly on the town. Beating down between the buildings, soaking the streets, and revealing the shape that the boy had lost. It was standing in the middle of the street, and it seemed to be searching for the girl. The unknown turned toward him, but the boy was nowhere to be seen. The roof protected him from the rain, and hid him from sight. The unknown went back to searching for the girl. Timidly, he held out his hand. His hand began to appear amidst the rain. It was then that he realized he too was invisible. Suddenly there was a sound among the raindrops. Two pairs of eyes sought out its source. Why was he there? Why was he invisible? He had to find the answers. He had to find the girl. And so began the tale of two, a tale only seen in the rain. Chapter 1. The Children and the Night. The girl's silhouette had melted away. Only the boy remained, alone in the night. The places where the rain did not reach would be where he would disappear entirely. Daybreak. He was born on a bright, clear morning. Both hands grasped the sun, and in them he felt the world's existence. So those of you who are still watching, do you guys want me to continue narrating, or would you guys rather just read it yourself? There's not a lot of text in this game, so I'm more than willing to read it. It's up to whether you guys would prefer that or not. If anybody's, still listening and still awake. I'm assuming Mari's probably mostly asleep by now, but... To escape the uncertainty of being invisible, he needed to find Rain. But... if he could see himself, that meant that others could see him too. The boy did not have the strength to open it. Oh! Creepy dog thing. The boy ran as fast as his legs would carry him to a place where he could disappear. Fair enough. For a moment the rain fell silent, and his pursuers disappeared into the night. The dog is down there now. Or one of them is. Is there anything I missed up here? Nope, signs point to no. The girl disappeared down the road ahead. Only the boy and the beasts remained. He had to get past them without being seen. Oh, there's a dog there. He could see a roof, safety, but it was a long way off. He would have to run for it. They move faster than you, by the way. He had come to associate invisibility with safety, but... out of the downpour, they vanished into nothingness. Only the sound of their footsteps remained. He found his way forward, blocked by a beast. Ooh, dog. I think I have to go up top. Whew. Okay, there's nothing in there. And the children were swallowed by the darkness. Apparently they destroy your path up there. Good to know. Where does it start from? Okay, here. Oh, hey, the girl. She still hasn't seen me yet, though. Oh. Apparently he found me. Okay. Okay, so you have to be very careful when walking through the puddles. You have to go slowly and not jump. Otherwise they will see you, or, well, hear you and still chase you into, oblivion. Suddenly, he saw her again. The moon lit up the stars as if to guide him. Metamorphoses. They're gonna catch me. Yeah. I forget what I'm supposed to do here, so let's just try and figure something else out. God. Wonder if there's anything else down here. Now that that thing's gone. Poor little ghost dog thing. Its only crime is that it had to kill me. Oh. Hello. Pathway of randomness. Yeah, it is interesting. There are certainly parts of this game that are very interesting. In fact, when I played this game the first time, and I think I reviewed it actually, just give me a second, I'm going to see if I can see if I have a review of it. I think I do. My biggest qualm with this game, and you'll see it as we go further, but my biggest qualm with the game is that it tells you everything. Hey, memory thing. I missed one then. That's memory 2, so I missed memory 2. The town's memories. The town remembered both the dawn and the setting of the sun. It knew that even behind the blinding brightness of the sky lurks the darkness of night. Cool. Oh god, giant thing. All he could do was run away from those fearsome footsteps. As fast, away as far and as fast as his legs could carry him. I think that's the way you're supposed to go, so I'm going to try going the other way. I hope that thing doesn't break through there if you wait long enough. Memory thing. The big wide world. The world in which he lived was small, but he was able to move through it as he pleased. In this, he felt pleasing confinement. He felt safety. Hey, it's not there anymore. You know, that should seem encouraging. Okay, nothing that way. Then he saw them, tiny footprints. Oh, right, the mud. The girl cried out with all her might. The boy screamed momentarily, but their voices did not make a sound. Their words blew away like leaves in the wind. The boy had saved the girl. But the girl had not seen him. He became visible each time he stepped into a muddy puddle. Okay, so I need to run to there. Pretty sure this is the right way. Which means most likely there's something down here. Yep. Is this number 5 or did I miss one? Number 5. She was forever staring at from her window. It framed the world outside like a picture. And strangely, she never tired of it. The boy returned to the town. What's the point of that? But there was no sign of anybody there, and it seemed that it had been that way for some time. Luckily, the lumbering monstrosity did not seem to have noticed him yet. You came across a curious little phonograph. I think I went too slowly. He had reached the church. Oh, the church. But the door was locked from the inside. Okay, so there's a way to go all the way around here that's concealed from the rain. So I'm invisible for that entire way around. Nope, that is not the solution. Is there anywhere you can go out here? I don't think so. I can't make it back. No, I can't make it back through there. So going out here is a death sentence. Ah! Yeah, I see what I mean. Search as he might, he could find no sign of the girl. Only the church was in sight, and beyond it, the abandoned factory. Yeah, and it's... I don't know, the subject matter is too harsh and scary for me to see it as being a kid's game, but the way the game treats it feels like a kid's game, and it's really, really disconcerting. Overall, I think I like the game. It's just... I don't know, it's a strange one. Definitely a strange one. There are definitely parts of this game that I really, really love, though. Like... Don't get me wrong on that one. Chapter 3. Separation. Great lumps of iron. Cold rows of brick. Uh-oh, I'm not invisible. This is like the scariest feeling right now, by the way. The knowledge that you're not invisible, no matter where you go, and you can't do anything to fight back. The looming mass of the factory seemed as if it might swallow him. Um, it starts off in what seems to be like a almost early industrial era city. Then he goes through this strange doorway and he ends up in a kind of mirrored version of that same place. Oh, sweet. Portable shelter. Yeah, Cloud, it's great. It's just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. There's got to be something. Ah! I missed one, I'm sure. Yeah. He sat in the square, eagerly awaiting the arrival of the circus. A hat fluttered down in the air before him, and in a window he briefly saw a face. Okay, so that just takes me back over there. That's definitely true, Escape. And by the way, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you here before, but either way, I hope you enjoy what you see here. Thank you for the portable shelter, my friend. Shit. Oh. Ah, damn. I walked too close to it. Him seeing me there. Come on, turn away. Okay. Ooh. Futurismo. That's true. Sebastian is a butler name. He saw her there on the bridge. The unknown had not noticed that the boy was there. Yeah, if I had to place it, I would say sort of early industrial is where I would put the setting. Like 1930s, 1940s sort of time frame, maybe even a little earlier. Maybe even like late 1800s. In order to reach the girl, he had to enter the factory and get to the bridge. Okay, so that goes back that way. Alright. Oh, God. The unknown still has not noticed me. He still had not been found. But he could hear footsteps approaching. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm dead. Get out of there. I don't like seeing you there. He crossed the bridge where the girl had crossed earlier. With the beast hot on her heels, the girl fled under a small roof and hid. Okay. That looks like the right way. So let's try heading back this way. See if maybe I'm supposed to create a distraction first or something. No, I guess not. By the time the boy arrived, the girl had already disappeared. I didn't realize that's where I was, that I was down on his level. Well, that was somewhat dangerous and somewhat risky. Hi, girl. Hey, girl. Only 4K more files for my PSO2 download? And then the girl noticed him. This is one of those places where the right way seems way too obvious. Notice me, senpai. Essentially, yeah. The game is definitely tough, but it's also fairly forgiving, because when you die, you only restart like a tiny bit back. Nice. The wind. She toyed idly with her new hat. The wind took it and blew it into the square below. It was then that she saw him sitting there. Okay, so... Oh, I'm gonna have to sneak out behind him? Oh man. There she is. The girl cried softly on the other side of the gate. How do you know she was crying softly if we can't make noise? Maybe she was crying really loudly. And before she realized it was the boy, she ran away once more. Yeah, make loud noises while you're invisible. That's a way to make her like you. Sure, fire away. Turn back. I'm actually fairly confident that they can't make any sound except for, like, that which is directly related to them walking through things or interacting with things. I like that. One thing I do like is that there aren't always enemies. Sometimes, sometimes there is in fact just loneliness. memory sphere. 9. A meeting. The town set in motion a gentle breeze, so that the two of them might meet, so that they would not be lost alone. Footsteps echoed in the giant space. And ever so faintly other larger footsteps approached. At the top of the stairs, he caught up with her at last. Their eyes met. They sensed one another's presence. But then it appeared and chased away the girl. Oh, I picked the right. I picked the right one to go into. Oh, thank goodness. By complete fluke, I picked the right locker to go into. Oh, goodness. Having lost sight of both of them, the unknown wandered off. Okay. So the game will let you jump off there. And that is the checkpoint. Got it. No, I don't need a hint. I just need to stop jumping off of places that I'm not supposed to jump off of. Thank you, little girl. Descending to the ground floor does not seem like the best idea. I don't know, maybe it's just me. The boy left the factory and headed towards the town. Or back towards the factory. Or towards the town. What if I didn't want to go that way? What if I wanted to go the other way? You guys saw why that was the correct locker to hide in, correct? I'm assuming it was pretty obvious from a spectator point of view. Oh god, he can climb. Was I supposed to be able to climb up there? Because if I was, I wasn't. Okay, no. Oh, she created okay, it wasn't me going up there that I'm supposed to do. It was... Okay, she created a place where I could hide. But then she stepped in to help and made a little roof. Oh, go away. Oh, just go away. Alright, you can't go back all the way, so there's nothing that I would have missed then. Okay. I think... I thought about that too. The concern I would have with it switching from point of views like that would be part of the whole allure of the story is the whole loneliness of it, and if you got to control both characters, there would kind of be less of that. And also, in my opinion, it wouldn't make as much sense to have the two of them never able to meet until like this point. If you could control both, because then you could like make completely different decisions. And so the two of them came face to face at last. The boy bombarded the girl with questions. About her, about the town and the night, about the creatures, about how to escape this world. But she did not say a word. She simply shook her head. Seeing the boy's face fall, she held out a caring hand. Hello, J1. Good to see you. You've stepped in about halfway through Rain. This game's music is really good. The girl seemed to know where she was going. So the boy ran off in a random direction looking for circles. Yes, it's a very short story game. 10 Metamorphosis. He did not know that she could not come to the circus, that for her the dawn would never come. Hi, Mr. Carr. Yep, 5 is correct. A faint light glowed up ahead. So he ran in a random direction looking for circles. Chapter 4. Everyone's Worst Nightmare. Oh. 8? Really? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I remember seeing that. That sounds like way more chapters than I actually remember playing. Huh. So I guess I'm not quite halfway through then. Well, I guess I'm about halfway through then, actually, because this is chapter 4. Or is it chapter 5? Suddenly, the girl began to cough. Yes, I just finished chapter 4. Sphere. Yeah, I'm near the end of chapter 4, if memory serves. No matter where she wandered, no matter who she looked for, there was nothing but the empty night. I finished chapter 3 was the factory. Oh, they're both gone. Alright, there's the fence. The wall was too high for either of them to climb alone. But if he stuck his head between her legs, she could make it up there. Well, J1, it is free on PS Plus right now, so I don't blame you for leaving if you do not wish to spoil yourself. Thank you for stopping by, though. Human centipede. Ew. Oh no, we're trapped apart once more. Never to see again. So what's going to make this more complicated than it seems? Or is this going to be one of those, haha, you thought it was going to be more complicated than it seems, but it's really not? Looks like that's the case. Got it. Oh, right. Those little things. I don't remember what they do, though. I remember them, though. I think. Yep. I thought I remembered that correctly. They'll kill you, but they'll also help you against the monsters if you, leave them no other prey. Don't go near them. I can't help but wonder if there's something else back here. Okay, no, I guess not. It's too bad I can't bring some of those little guys with me when next time I see the unknown. Close. I'm a little dolly running over here. I don't know. Okay, that one is still stuck in a terrifying spot. I'm kind of scared that that one is still, you know, too close. The key was lying on the ground beyond the gate. They are kind of adorable, especially when they're eating the other animals. The other creature things. They're even more adorable. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow, Escape. I appreciate it. That brings me another one closer to my Catherine hard difficulty special. In case you're wondering, at 200 followers, I have to do a long stream of Catherine, in which I get the true order ending. That was what I promised someone I would do, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm now probably 5, 6 away? Kind of crazy. To be honest, I had my doubts that I would ever make it, so sweet. Oh God, they're so fast. I don't think they actually come all the way back here unless you make a noise or attract their attention. Like that. But still. That's kind of the one that I'm going for in this playthrough. It'll be the true order ending is the one where you go for all of these sort of. It's not really good because good and evil isn't the measure, but it's the one that's usually considered to be the good ending by most people. Hello, little sphere. 12. A landscape. The town lost sight of her. Her face, such a familiar part of the landscape, was now nowhere to be seen. But either way, Cloud, that's the plan. The plan is Catherine in... Let's refresh it here. I guess 6 viewers, or 6 followers now. The girl stopped, rooted to the spot. Catherine is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a rather difficult puzzle game with kind of a relationship sim built into it. What was it? What did it mean? Why were they heading towards it? Maybe there was no answer. But it was the one place where the darkness parted, where the light split the rainy night. Chapter 4, The Two in the Town, ended. So now we're about to start Chapter 5. But keep watching and you'll see it. I play it a fair bit. It's one of my favorite games to stream, so it happens a lot. Won't be tonight, obviously. This is the last game of tonight's stream. And I have been going for quite a while, all told, so... Yeah, I thought I was getting pretty close to the end of Chapter 4 there. It was right there on the other side, but there was no bridge to reach it. Yeah. I expected that to happen, but I had to try just to see if anything else would happen. So you don't want to open those yet. I'm assuming you will open it at some point, but not when she's standing right there. Opening it while, there's a creature there that can be seen while you're invisible, that's another story altogether. Okay. That was a mistake. I didn't see the thing that you can push over top of it. No, don't attack the girl too. Why did she leave? Okay. Come on. Get over here. Atta girl. Now you get up there so that you're safe from the little creepy things. And then I will wait until a roof comes over my head. And now that thing will be not very happy. I wonder what happens if I become visible while it's still. Oh no, he's there. You want to walk across the puddles but run everywhere else. Get under here. Stop procrastinating. By the way, I'd just like to point out that it is absolutely terrifying because you can still see that creepy thing walking in the windows past here, even though the windows are that high up. Like, that is how big he is compared to you. You gotta wait for her to have her hand out before you can jump that. Oh, maybe I can go out the window. Yep. Cloud. That's kind of hilarious. Come on, girl, just use the private exit. See? It's right there. Monstar. There we go. That's what I needed. Please be hiding out of the way somewhere. Circle. A presence. He, too, took to staring from his window. The music that drifted gently to him on the wind soothed his troubled soul. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Hopefully climbing is the right answer. Oh. He didn't get far enough away, I guess. Escape. Bugs Bunny is the perfect person to take spelling advice from. Especially if both Bugs Bunny and Michael Jackson agree on something, or Michael Jordan agree on something, pardon. You're in good shape then. Hi, thingies. Oh, I'm dead. Crap, I have to retry it again. Oh no. Okay. What are they doing? So... that's not the point. So, okay, so what am I missing here? Like, it's not opening the door, because opening the door is what I did. Well, let's try opening the door again and see what happens. No. Okay. Well, that's obviously wrong. No. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Like, they're on him, so that's not gonna work. Did I just not get in here in time? Is it just a matter of, like, me not being fast enough, or...? There we go. I just had to get past them before they got to that water point. That was what I was missing. I just had to get past them before then. Getting there after didn't help me at all. Vanishing shadows. She began to forget all that she had known. In an attempt to remember, to claw back her lost memories, she tried to make her way back to the people she knew were waiting for her. I'm guessing there probably won't be another memory so soon after the last one, but never hurts to check. I think we found a bridge. We found our way across. Of course, as we cross, guess who else is going to cross? On they went, toward their destination. Well, the unknown hasn't crossed yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was close. And there they saw it, a ladder reaching up out of the sewer. Whoops. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to push the ladder button and I pushed the jump button instead. This time I pushed the ladder button, not the jump button. Such a complicated game having a different button for ladder and jump. Just kidding. Get up there. Come on. Yeah, get up there. To find another way up, the two descended into the sewer. Tasty. Fortunately, there's no mud in the sewer, at least. So I'm not getting dirty, I'm just, just stinky. But these things don't have a sense of smell. God, a puddle of mud. Though they were not in sight, the scent of beasts was all around. God, walk through the puddle, girl. I quite like that the enemies have access to the same ability you do. Like, that they become invisible too. Even if it does make certain parts of the game absolutely terrifying. Hello, little sphere of light. 15. Welcoming the rain. The town welcomed the rain, though the unceasing downpour deepened the girl's loneliness. Without it, she would never remember the truth. Their destination lay just outside the sewer. There they found a ladder leading to the street. The only problem was, at the top of the ladder was a circus. And there is nothing more terrifying known to humankind than a circus. Even creepy invisible kids fear circuses. Chapter 5 finished. There we go. Figured there had to be one back here. She saw a beacon, a light to guide her out of the darkness. But she would not escape the night alone. They would seek the dawn together. I think I missed one. Without so much as a glance at the circus, the girl rushed off towards the little house on the prairie. The little house all aglow. There it was at last. But so was he. The unknown did not notice the two of them. It was too busy trying to smash down the door. But it could not get into the house. The girl guided the unbelieving boy. The unknown saw him now, and he was dead, and the girl laughed. Ha 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 ha. Into the circus they went. They disappeared inside the tent. Just after 2 a.m., Cloud. Just after 2 a.m. Once again, the game shows me everything. That sound is so awful. Thank goodness it ends. Sort of half-broken circus sound. It is indeed Saturday night. Or, well, the problem now becomes... I think this is actually going to get me killed. I expected that to happen. Okay. Lower that for her. She climbs up. He crashes into there. He destroys that little block thing. Because he's a jerk. Now there's another rope. And how do I get to the other rope? Okay, so going that way is not the way. It's nothing that way. I can't help but feel that down here is not where I'm supposed to go. Can't climb up there. How the hell? Okay. What am I missing? Obviously I'm missing something, it's just a matter of what. That ladder just leads to where I just was, and that's no longer connected to anything. Oh, I just had to use that lever first. Okay. Well, the game just wouldn't let me use it until she got there, apparently. No, climbing down that way is not the way. Okay. Well, hello there, Mr. Spammer. I think you need a ban. I couldn't possibly say, Cloud. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there had been other things that had done similar moments. In fact, I'm about 99% sure I've seen other things that have done similar moments. But the door has been damaged to the point where it cannot open. Escape some spammer. I don't even see any point in saying the name. In like 8 months of streaming, that's only like the second or third spammer I've ever seen, so kind of impressive. Guys, we're past the circus. The circus is no more. Before them was a little room. And inside that little room, a girl was asleep. Yes, Cloud, we have reached the house. She seemed to be suffering as she lay there. Her body shook gently. And as it did so, the invisible girl gradually came back into view. She noticed that she was becoming visible again. And just as her form was about to be fully restored, she stopped trying to wake herself. She turned and stared searchingly at the boy. The darkness flooded in. Into the one place left in that world. The boy tried his hardest to open it, but the door would not budge. Suddenly it opened, and the place was wrecked. The creature had destroyed the house, and the light that shone there was no more. Oh, memory. 18. A shadow appears. The town continued to pour down rain upon them, so that she would not lose her way, so that he might find her. Neither the girl's voice nor the unknown's could be heard. The boy was alone once more. It was still the little girl's home. But the light, lone light that had shone there had gone out. His head swam with thoughts of her, with memories. And the night closed in. The boy returned to the town and the night. A blackness darker than even the night swallowed all before him. The point of coming there was so that you could realize something about the girl. And to make the game feel all the more lonely and scary for having had that moment of bright happiness. That too. Not quite. No, escape. That's not it at all. The other side of it is, as you enter, as you exit that place, nothing's the same. Look, this is the same house. But what's to the left of the house now? Not the circus. Where's the circus? The world as he knew it was no more. The town he had known was lost. Whoops. Apparently I went off the wrong spot. This place has a lot of places like that, and it's really one of those minor things is this section has a lot of places where you can die but not realize that you're going to die from it. The little girl's company. The cries of the unknown. All gone. Only the rain, falling even harder now, remained, hammering down upon him. The creatures had all been locked away. Please don't be all the way back. Okay, good. That is a big-ass tree, yes. The darkness. The darkness pursued him, tried to engulf him. The night began to seep into the cracks in his heart. It began to control him. Who did this world belong to? Even my friend is locked away. Behind the night, she finally became aware of the night's true nature. They would never escape it by running. They must chase it out so that their own night may return. Just in case you're wondering, those little spheres you get, those are only visible after you've beaten the game. So some of the things they'll tell are a little bit spoilery, I guess. But I think that having them kind of enhances the experience overall. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And then he noticed a familiar presence. It was the girl. And she was still being chased. In this world of creatures, only the unknown moved freely. He could only watch the girl, hounded, pursued, watch her as she disappeared. Okay. Apparently I wasn't supposed to go back down there. seemed as if the unknown existed solely to hunt them. Well, of course it did. Distance between them grew greater one moment and smaller the next. Oh, hello. So now the question then becomes how to get there. That is definitely a memory sphere. I think there's got to be a way over the top there. It's going to require a lot of backtracking, I think. Oh, come on, game. Really? That was a little annoying that that qualifies as a death. Like, that's what'll kill you. I get that it was a fairly high distance. I really do, but still. To be honest, in a lot of cases, yes. I mean, hell, one of my favorite games of all time practically invented backtracking. Nope, that was not the way. Okay, so from here... So... From there... Okay, I think the camera angle changed, which screwed me up. Stupid camera angle. Yep, that was definitely the way. I just need to not fall off the side. It's annoying because the game won't let you fall off in most places, but every once in a while it's like, oh, you thought you were safe running there? Sorry. Guess you gotta, you know, try and not fall here. Sweet Cloud. Haha, memory. The light. The town was being turned against them. Not even the light of the moon reached that forsaken place now, but still it fought to give them a glimpse of the dawn. Oh. That saves time. A tiny bit, anyways. Now let's head the correct way. Oh, little girl and creepy thing. The unknown drew ever nearer. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Yeah. I thought I had to get to the other side of it, but no, I just have to pull it out of the way, which happens from here. I just have to be quicker about it. And then push it back in the way. Hi there, creature thingy. The unknown's cry faded into the distance. The boy slowly came to a realization. He was horny. That perhaps this world was that of the unknown. And if so, it would always return, never tiring in its efforts to engulf them in the blackness. The boy knew he had to stop it from reaching the girl, even if it meant putting himself in danger. And so, off he ran. Without a way through, he could only wait for help to arrive. So they stood still and stared at it, as the unknown came ever closer to killing them. Crushed it! In the distance, they could see the light that had stopped the unknown. And as the rain softened, all was calmed. And with the calm came a soft light, bathing everything it touched in its glow. Chapter 7, An Unknown Town. Finn. Apparently it's an unknown town, Finn, not an unknown town. We were wrong all along. The unknown town is secretly a Finn. The world around them seemed to have returned to normal. But not entirely. The boy pointed at something. It was the light they had seen before. A solitary clue over there in the distance. They agreed to set out to find it. 'Cause really, what else do they have to do with their time? Chapter 8, Night's End. Smush, smush, smush. Memory. Awakenings. The girl brought an end to the night. Though it meant that she must remain in the darkness, she did what she knew she must in order to awaken him. Smushy, smushy. It's a pity he's not as smushy as we hope. The light shone between the buildings. Awaiting the dawn, she waited patiently for him to arrive. The dark and lonely night through which they had run was rich with the sounds of the coming day. The two moved on, searching for a way. A way to reach the light. The unknown had returned. Evil in his evil. I'd best wait. I think I'm going to need the full amount of time he spends facing the other direction in order to run by. Yes, but he's not, actually a living thing, so he can't really be killed. Or at least that's the assumption I'm supposed to make, is that he's not really alive, so he can't die. After all, how can you kill that which has no life? Do these kids look like they have a Sword of 1,000 Truths? I don't think they do. I certainly wouldn't have expected it looking at them. No, immortal implies it's alive. I simply believe it is not actually alive. There's the light. They carried on towards the light in which their hopes flickered. It was as if it called out to them. Called out to them like a pedophile. I have candy. Free candy. Come to the light. You'll get free candy. Hey look, he found his way out of the water. But it was clear that it called out to another also, to the unknown. Maybe, maybe not. You'll just have to wait and see, won't you, Escape? Oh, hello, Mr. Unknown. There you go, it just got sad. Sorry. But what if the light is important? I have to admit I'm not entirely certain what the game was showing me there, but sure. I'm sure I can figure it out. The unknown steps grew distant one more. Yes, because we're climbing buildings that can't follow us up. It's a good thing that all climbable walls in this building have fluorescent paint on them that glows when you get close. Like luminescent paint that's triggered, I guess, by the body heat of people? It's the only thing I can think of. Sure, heat paint. There beyond the rooftops, the boy saw the source of the light. It was It was a house he knew well. And through the window, he could see himself lying in bed, sleeping just as the girl had been. Before they had time to put their jumbled thoughts in order, the black of night tore through them once more. Can't go up the stairs. I think I wasted too much time going the other way. Or no, maybe not. Okay. Whew. Made it. Now that's a ripoff. No memory down here? Also, where the hell did he go? The light was fading, growing ever distant. Yeah, I was supposed to go where she went to. We ran away. We're not hiding, I swear. No hidey us. Run away. Yes, exactly. We ran away. They no longer knew where they were or where they were headed. I don't even know how that one happened. Because the viewer count doesn't work properly sometimes. Sometimes I think the viewer count doesn't track people who haven't been active on their computer in a while, but I'm not sure about that. Whatever it is, the viewer count definitely doesn't always track everyone. That I can say for 100% certain. No road lay ahead. It was as if they had come to the end of the world. Do you know who else had come? Do you know who else had come to the end of the world? The unknown. Except the light. It was the same door the boy had passed through. The sunlight streamed through the door. Beyond the door, the sun shone brightly. The unknown closed one door. To close out sunlight from its world. The boy looked out and wondered. Out there lay everything he knew. But now, even if he passed through the door once again, the form he had lost would not return. The unknown threw her out of view. As she awakened, the rain fell again. Overwhelmed by the light, the unknown fell. If it were left lying there, it might yet rise again. It had to be sent out into the world of light before that. Sent out into the world it so hated. I don't know, if sun burned me and left me smoking, I would hate it too. Summoning the last of their strength, they dragged with all their might. They sent the unknown off, out, beyond the door. Of course, it was stupid enough to try to open the door rather than just running through it, but let's just leave it at that. And now you guys are trapped in this strange... Except that, the door opened again. All around them was suddenly bathed in light. As the town was restored, the cries of creature no longer reverberated from its walls. It seemed that the darkness was gone at last, leaving only the once living form slumped upon the boy. The unknown's body weighed more and more heavily upon him. His body was so small, so frail, she knew he could endure no more. The girl let go of his hand. She turned and ran. Leaving him all alone. Through the gaps between the buildings, she could see his home. She screamed until she could scream no more. As his consciousness gradually failed him, his body began to return. And then he awoke in his own world. Leaving the girl all alone in the other realm. The boy passed through the night and awoke in the light of the morning. He jumped up out of bed. and ran through the sunshine. All the way to her house. Past the church and the factory. The town was so different in the day than it was at night. All those annoying people. I'd rather have the monsters. At least the monsters are predictable and some of them are helpful. Eagerly, he hurried to see her. He arrived at her home. He shouted out to her. To do something that only he, who had been there too, could do. To call out to her heart. The two broke free of the night. And met once more beneath the rainbow. Not even feeling the least bit bad about the unknown that they had crushed, drowned, and then fried. Only caring that they were together once again. With a fin. And that, my friends, was the end of Rain.